Hello fellow cinephiles, Film Guru here. Today I'm continuing on my French cinema reviews. This time I'm reviewing Luc Besson's cult classic Femme, Nikita. This stars Anne Pollard, Tetchki Caro, Jean Reno and Jeanne Moreau, and is the story of Nikita, played by Anne Pollard, who is a drug addict, and during one particular night with a gang of other drug addicts, they try and get a fix robbing a pharmacy. But it doesn't go according to plan, and after she shoots a police officer, she is sentenced to life imprisonment. While in prison, she's injected with a particular substance that makes it look like she has died. Ultimately, she wakes up and it turns out she's in a facility that is training assassins. She's reluctant to get involved, but knows she has to, and she starts training in a variety of different disciplines such as martial arts, gun training, computer training, as well as how to be a seductive female, using every aspect of her in order to accomplish her goals. After 3 years, she's allowed to leave, and she's given a new identity, and she has to start over life yet again. But she's told that she will also be contacted every so often to do a variety of jobs. She tries to start her life again, and she meets a guy, and they start a relationship. She's unable to tell him who she truly is and what she does for a living. And they try and build a life together, and then it continues on from there, and then she starts to get jobs throughout that period of her life, and it all escalates to a particular job that doesn't go according to plan. A cleaner is brought in to fix the situation, played by Jean Reno, and this is where things get out of hand. A particular job goes south, and she doesn't know what to do. Ultimately, her plan is to try and escape from this particular organisation, so she doesn't have to be involved and just live life on her own terms. And it is a tough decision she has to make. She decides to leave her boyfriend and try and start life again. It's really difficult for her. Look, I really like this. I think Luc Besson is one of the great French filmmakers out there, or filmmakers in general, not necessarily just French. And he reminds me a lot of the directors that came out of the new French New Wave cinema, like Godard and Truffaut and a variety of others. And he's really trying to make as many movies as he can. Sometimes he just writes and then those films come out, and other times he writes and directs. But he's one of the few directors out there, or even just the French directors, who are really pushing boundaries and trying to do a variety of different things. And with each film that he does present, they're always very interesting, even though they might be not conventional sort of films and they might not all be brilliant. At least he's out there trying to do it. This film is one of his best, I think. I really do enjoy it. I think it's very well done. It's his most dramatic work, I think, of the films I've seen so far. I really like the way he creates a world and the characters that inhabit that world. I like the production designs, the camera work. I like the colours he uses, a lot of blues and greens and reds. I like the look of the films. They're very well shot and put together, and the action sequences are always brilliant. He really knows how to capture that sort of thing. But he's also really good at creating drama between characters and situations very effectively. This film became a cult classic, and I can see why. And it's a type of film that you just get immersed in. You go along this journey with Nikita and seeing the world through her eyes, because she's ultimately in every scene, and it's really from her point of view. And after a while, you forget that you're reading subtitles. You get so immersed in the story and what's going on that you forget that it really is a foreign film. And he has a great ability at doing that, making a really effective film that has subtitles, yes, but you don't always focus on that. You focus on the whole package and what's going on. There's some really great sequences in this film. There is one particular one where Nikita is taken out to dinner. It's her last day within there, but she doesn't know that. She thinks she's been taken out for her birthday. Even the character Bob gives her a gift, and she thinks it's for her birthday. She opens it up and it's a gun, and she's told that she has to kill 3 people and then escape through a particular window in the men's toilet. What's really great about this sequence is she's sort of happy that she's out and it's her birthday and she's excited, and then when she sees the gun and he tells her what she has to do, there's this moment of sadness and there's this moment of disappointment that they've taken advantage of her yet again. It's sort of very emotional for her, but then something in her clicks and she returns to the training she's had. She loads the gun, She walks up to the table, shoots the people, and goes to go to this window which has been bricked up, and then she has to work out how to get out of that situation. And I think this is really effectively done. Her acting is really great in this scene, and the switch from being disappointed and saddened to a trained killer is really fantastic to see. Anne Polaroon is really great in this as Nikita. She's a really solid actress. She gives a wide range of emotions in this film, from sort of a drug addict sort of rough character to a playful sort of character to a hardened killer, but also creating a person. Like, she's really a person who's struggling with this, and a very strong female character. It's a film that inspired a lot of other things as well. Like, you had the spin-off movie Leon the Professional, which took Jean Reno's cleaner character, Femme Nikita, and put him in his own sort of film, and took that character and did something different with him, but it was the same sort of character, and it was really, really cleverly done. This also spawned an American remake and 2 TV shows. One being called Femme Nikita, and Nikita was played by Peter Wilson, an Australian actress, and there's also Nikita, which was played by Maggie Q. Now, the American remake I don't think is as good as this. They pretty much shot it scene for scene. There are a couple of things that changed, like how she escapes and how the job at the end goes south is different, and there's some more other differences in it, but it's pretty much scene for scene. And I just think there was something really wonderful about Luc Besson's version, the original version. There's a sweetness to it, there's a mystery, there's something that sucks you into the film, which I didn't feel with the American version, The Assassin. I felt disconnected from that film, but this one I really feel connected and immersed in the story and the character. And it's just another example where America tries to do the exact same thing that French or other countries do, and they just can't quite get it right. It's just not the same. And this is an example of that, and I just think this film is brilliant. Anyway, final verdict. If you like Luc Besson films, you'll probably really love this. If you like a strong female character who is fighting her way through being an assassin and living a normal life, you might enjoy this as well. And like I said, I think this is a better version than the American remake, and just a much better film and more engaging in that aspect. Look, I'm going to give this film 4 out of 5. I really thoroughly enjoyed it, and it's definitely one of Luc Besson's best films. The plan is to continually to review more of his films and try and focus on the films that I haven't seen, because he's written so many films. Anyway, that's all from me today. If you've enjoyed what you've heard here, please hit subscribe down the bottom. Otherwise, until next time, enjoy the movies.